Last week, my walls were melting with the heat. This week, my walls are melting because of acid rain. They're not melting because of acid rain. That'd be terrifying. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we've all got our challenges down, and it's my job to pass on the hot potato once again. So, I'm passing on the hot potato to James, and your challenge is to do your next video, or maybe because of the lateness of this one, because of Max's lateness of the video, the week after, while impersonating your good friend, James Stewart. Because if you want to go back in time and take his place, you better learn how to impersonate his voice. Otherwise it'd just be weird. Okay, now onto the topic at hand. Favourite Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I do indeed play Yu-Gi-Oh! Not as much as I play Pokemon. I still have constructed Pokemon card decks. All my Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards sit in a folder. Favourite monster card is probably Solar Flare Dragon. I don't own Solar Flare Dragon, my sister owns Solar Flare Dragon, and I love it. One, its design is badass. Two, it's made of solar flare. It's a 4-star monster, so you can play it straight away, and it has an awesome effect. As long as there is another Pyro-type monster, then it cannot be attacked, and it will inflict 500 points of damage to opponent's life points during your end phase. So, my sister has a habit of playing both of them, and then I can't hurt them. If I could get the cards off her, I would. I'd put them in my dragon deck. It would be sweet. Favourite magic card, or as it says on the card, spell card, because, you know, why not confuse people by having two different names, is probably Scapegoat. One, they just look funny. They don't really look like goats. They kind of look like fluffy little things with horns. Two, I like the word scapegoat. Three, you get 4 sheep tokens, which are great. Can't be used for tributes, can't be used for any sort of weird summoning, but they keep you safe while you try and desperately hope you draw some more useful cards, which, as has been proved in Duels, would be very useful for a certain operator. Not going to be naming any names. He knows who he is, and his inability to draw the cards he requires in his time of need. As a favourite trap card, I don't really have one, like, kind of explicitly. I tend not to have that many trap cards. I tend to go more for kind of magic card. I quite enjoy Just Desserts, which allows you to inflict 500 points of damage straight to your opponent's life points for each monster on the opponent's side of the field. But it's a good card, especially useful if you know your opponent set up lots of monsters and you want to punish them for it. And anything, in my opinion, that inflicts your opponent's life points directly is a great way to go about dueling, because that's just the best way to do it. Screw killing the other monsters, just go for the life points directly. And on that note, a single magic card that I also enjoy that does that would be Goblin Thief, which inflicts 500 points of damage to your opponent and lets you gain 500 life points. And in order of gaining life points, there's also Dancing Fairy, which is also very useful. But those 3 that I mentioned first are my favourite cards, and that is all I have. Look forward to hearing what other people's cards are. Till next week!